Good morning. I've just woken up to looking at the back area here where we're going to make the parking and the gravel and all the beautiful clearance that Grant did, and it gives me a lovely picture as I'm developing the fountain area. The birds are singing and it looks just so idyllic. It's just wonderful. Garden Tidy Up Part 2 from Grant and David here today. We're getting everything, all the hedges cut just along here to tidy up and get air coming through, because some of the trees are fighting for air over there. But then in the winter we'll cut off some of the trees over there just to give us some space. But we'll wait for Michael to arrive, as he is an experienced forester and he's retired now, and he's going to come and mark up which trees need to come down and which should stay and what we need to do. David's busy working there like a Trojan. So that's lovely. I am cutting the lawn verges with the lawn mower, and before I start cutting the lawn on the ride-on mower, I hope you can hear me through this noise. So I usually go through it with the lawnmower, just cut the edges along here, and then get on the lawnmower and just ride and ride. Grant has cleaned up most of the weeds around the perimeter of this courtyard, and it's looking so much better now. There's a lot of scrap metal lying around and everything. So now they've taken it, it's all in the trailer. And we've still got to move this mound, and on the other side there, flatten that. And then here are these gates that I want to repair and put them in their place. So there's 1, 2, and some extra metal pieces. We've got to figure out where they go. And then we found a little bird in her nest here. Oh, she's not here now. Anyway, there's a little nest here. I don't know if you can see it. She'll be back, I suppose. I tried to film her and she flew away. I hope she comes back. So yeah, it's starting to look much better now. So it gives me place now. I can cut everywhere around with the ride-on mower. I'll do that on Saturday. And then I'll be busy with things inside. Let me go and show you. David's doing the top window now, going to the second floor. He's busy taking all the old putty out and really putting everything. It's going to look lovely. And Grant has decided to come inside and finish off the caulking that he started across here. There he is. Hello, Grant.
Hi there.
And you're doing all this now,
Yeah.
repairing all that. And in the other room we had window panes changed and replaced all the cracked ones. So I think there was one there was one there, and there was one here. And it's all been replaced now, and I've just got to come and clean them. So that'll be my next job. And then I'll get on with that now. And then everything's starting to get nice and clean. I've been here to the déchetterie to dump all the rubbish that we have to take. And I do this once every 2 weeks. So this is what you have to do in France. It's it's terrible. Anyway, we've got to live with this, I guess. Well, guys, these are the empty containers that I have to take back into the house. So we have the paper container that has to go, and then we've got the plastics and more plastics that has to go out. So there. All right, let's close the car, and then these have got to go in. This is for glass bottles. So every time these fill up, I've got to take them to the bins where I just showed you where I left, and we've got to take all these stuff to the bins and go and empty them yourselves. Make sure you use surgical gloves when you go there to take them. It's much better. Let's see if my lights are off. Yes, my lights are now off. So this one I take to the garage. I go and put it in the garage. So I'm off to go and do this now, and then I'll come back and get the blue one, which I leave in the garage so that I can just top it up there. So let's put this in the garage here. So it's there. I need to sort this garage out. But slowly I'm getting there. It's looking much better than when I moved in. It was like wall to wall, ceiling to floor to ceiling. And I'll get the other one in. And then the other two, I take them into the kitchen. So these go upstairs into the kitchen. I do the trip about once every 2 weeks, which is great because they don't collect anymore. So you've got to take it through yourself. We're still waiting for the rain to stop so we can finish this area. But it's just relentless. Since October last year, it hasn't stopped raining. I left Wales and I feel as if I'm back in Wales with this temperatures, but at least it's warmer. Oops. The wheelbarrow caught my dress. So, hello. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, he seems to be a happy chappy. Always coming to say hello. Even when I'm digging in the garden. Well, I've started clearing up over here in the garden. The stairs are done. That's done. And I've been weeding. And I want to put some more plants in here. And the roses are looking good and they're growing. So here are the flowers. The roses are really coming on nicely now. And I'm wanting to put them all along the wall. Let them grow along the wall. And then I'm going to have a pergola built across here so that we can put clematis and roses or jasmine growing over it, because the sun shines here in this side of this in summer, so it's the southern side and it gets a lot of sunshine. And then move this one up to there, and then I've got another table and chair that I can put here, because this here will be the big kitchen's entrance, and this is going into the boot room, so it'll look lovely. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Next week, I want to do a Q&A. So if you'd like to put your questions in the comments below, and I will answer all the questions that I find that are relevant. And I will share with you what's been happening and what you want to know. So don't forget to do that. put them all down in the bottom, and I will answer all your questions. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed getting everything together, working in the garden, doing all the things that we need to do to make the place lovely, because next week Michael and Jill are arriving on Monday. So I'll take you along and go and get them from the airport, and you'll see who they were. They were friends of mine in Wales, in Llandovery, when I lived there. And they are just absolutely so precious to me. And I can't wait for them to come. So yeah. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody that bought me a coffee. That was so inspiring. And with that, I have bought more lavender for the fountain, added some to the fountain, and pebbles that I'm putting around the fountain to make it look much prettier. And then I will have roses going around. So I need to go and get those roses as well. And thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody that bought me a coffee. Thank you. So without further ado, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and give us a like and a comment. I love replying to most of the comments. And just a short one, Bridget is no longer living here. She's moved into Limoges, into her own place. And it was better for her to go because it was too cold in the winter for her. So she has got a lovely little flat now, and she's settled in there, and she's fine. Thank you very much for all the questions. Where's Bridget? Now I've told you where she is, and maybe one day she'll come back and chat to us. So thank you very much, everybody. Bye for now.